Let's get customer 360 view in Copilot using Business Central Live Data. So let me show you the chat sample first. For example, show me Alpine House details. So what's going to happen? It's going to connect to the Business Central and bring out the information to the chat window. Right. So it takes some time. I try to get the customer number and sending the details to the calling the Business Central API to drive the details. So now we get. So I just enter the name. I got who is the customer number, what is the email, and what is the average payment times, and open invoice and sales order. Right. So I could also ask just what is. Let's look at any other customer. For example, Recloud. What is the balance of Recloud? So it's still again going to call the same information. So it didn't find the customer. Okay, let's get 360 view of Recloud. Let's see how this happened. So right, this time it did not. No, still wrong. Okay, let's refresh it because it's all based on the instruction only. Instruction what we defined. Me show me customer Recloud balance. So this time it should go to the knowledge base, look for the customer number, and also it should connect. Alright, so this time it is just connected to our knowledge base only. Show me the details. So it should call Business Central API now. Alright, so let's give the number. Somehow it didn't identify. So I'll give it this number. So now it is going to call. Right, by right it should be assigned automatically over here. But somehow it didn't recognize. Anyway, let's see how this has been designed. Okay. So again, it's a new agent created and given some instruction. The job is to provide customer 360, get the customer from knowledge base. If not found, the user directly. So that's why it asks for the customer number here. Then we are going to call the connector, and the connector input is going to be this, and the output, which is fixed from Business Central, it's a custom coordinate text post. It is returned from there. So knowledge base is a simple Excel file I uploaded with all the customer master, and the tools what we have is connected to our Power Automate custom connector. Okay, so let's see how the connector works. So I created a custom connector which connect back to our Business Central. So definition, this is our details of it. This is my operation ID. So what is important? So our ODate. So I'm using I exposed coordinate and using OData to call. Here we got company as a parameter, but I defaulted to the demo, and the body which we are going to send, basically it is just a customer number. Okay, and let's do some testing. So this is simple API call to the Business Central. We are going to call a code unit which is going to return some information in a JSON. So let's put 30,000, and it is going to call 30,000 the customer. What is why this should be okay. Response. Okay, so I call 1,000 now, 10,000. Right, so we got a JSON as a response over here. So by default, our Business Central code unit, when we expose, it is returning as like this, because even though we cannot export directly as a JSON. So what I did here, there is a code over here which is after it is executed the current code, I do pre-process after get the response, I do process and convert into the JSON format over here, either JSON array or JSON object, which can be exposed. So that is what inputted into this knowledge base, the language model, and it retrieves the some kind of representation here. Okay, so I hope this is a sample. You can we can have more definition, like if I want to have other details or all the list of vendors or just open orders, or so whatever the other actions you can create as a code unit with service and add it over here, or you can just create the define it as Swagger. No need to go and define one by one. You can just update it over here, and which can connect to the business center respective. So, but here, so if, let's say if you have many definition here. So in the tools you have to define which one you want to connect, because it is not a MCP server, right? So you have to add one by one for all the functions. So let's see if I add BC. So for example, this is all our own one. Let's do get companies. So let's see whether it works or not. Okay, so I added this, add to the agent. So I have one more connector, custom connector, which returns the companies, I believe. Let's look at that. Okay, so I got it. Okay, companies. Right, so it is retrieving all my companies which sits in the particular environment. Basically, I hard-coded the environment name, so it is returning all the companies which is out there. So likewise, you can have a more we can add more function over here, and your agent can talk to the business central via a connector. Right. Thanks for watching.